Okay, this tutorial is going to cover editing modules and how to set those modules to display particular information, specifically images. What I'm going to do is I've already logged into the administration area of the website, and I'm going to open up that website in a new window now. And there we go. Now, every section of the website is a module in effect, even the logo, the menu, and you'll see here we have the language selector, which hasn't been activated yet, and then we have an image at the top. That's a module, and because I'm logged in, I get this icon here that tells me what the module is and where it is, what position it's in, and allows me to edit it from the front end. But we're going to do all our edits from the back end. If I scroll down, this part here is another module, as is this part here on the left and this box here on the right, and another module. There we go. And we're missing some content here on the left hand side, but we can add that in later. And then another module there, and another module which requires editing. And it's a little bit like paper marquetry in effect. You can move these modules around on the page and put them anywhere you like, have a different background image, different background title, colour, etc. So what we want to do is edit the modules at the top of the page. Now on this page, this module is in the position slideshow, and slideshow has to have the full height. So even if you put a small image in, it will take up the full height of that section, right down to there. If we go on to the philosophy page, it looks very similar. We've got a module at the top there, but it isn't in the position slideshow, it's in the position showcase. And you'll see that when we hover over the image, there's a hyperlink that goes to a sublink in the page, RT main body, and if we click that, all it does basically is scroll the page down to the main, or rather scroll the page up, so that we are looking at the main body of the content. And I believe the same is on methodology. And they're actually quite easy to edit. If we go to the back end of the website, the first thing we need to do is turn the editor off. And how we do that for each individual users is just go in to manage users. I'm going to edit my user, and you'll see we're on the basic settings tab, and on the basic settings there's an editor, so I'll take it from default and say CodeMirror for just my preference. You could actually pick CodeMirror or none, but CodeMirror highlights the code, so I prefer to use it. It lets me know if I've made a mistake very quickly when I'm writing in hand coding. Save and close. And then we'll go into extensions, modules. Now you'll remember when we looked at the website, this module is in the position showcase, showcase A. So in the back end, I'm in the modules area, and I'm just going to click on the search tools and say, show me anything that is in the position showcase A. There we go. And you'll see we have 3 modules there. All of them are Rocksprocket modules, and they're using the elements, or the sub-feature if you call it, features, and they're using a simple features Rocksprocket module, and I'll show you what that means in a moment. I just want to check these 3 pages though first, so I'm going to go to the website, click on Academy. Okay, we have a banner there, philosophy and methodology. So let's say, for example, we want to add a banner to the About Us page. The easiest way of doing this is going into the back end of the website. We take a module that's already been created, so for example methodology, and I'm just going to say duplicate. Now I'm going to go in there and edit that module, and I'm going to change the title. This doesn't display on the page, but it's just so it's easier for me to find. Change the status to published, I'm just going to check the language. The language is set to English, so this will only display if the website is in English. And then assignments, which pages do I want this to display on? Well, it's the About Us banner, so I'm going to display it on the About Us page. However, it's already set to display in methodology because we copied it from there. So just take that tick out of that box, go back to options, and you'll see here everything else is already set. It's already set up for us. It doesn't have a title, it doesn't have a description. There is an image. If I hover over, it will show me which image, and there's a link to the main body of the content. Now, let's say, for example, we want to change the image. All we do is click the little dialog there that says select image, and we can pick an image that's already been uploaded, or alternatively, if we scroll down, there's an option there to choose a file, and we can just click that and scroll down. I think we have a few of these banners. Let me pick the main one, the Academy one, just for now. Click open, click upload. It will likely say we've already got that image in the gallery. It does, it says file already exists, but if it didn't, it would just upload the file, and then we scroll down, we select it, you see there it's selected, and click insert. And before we save, we can even check that now. We can just hover over it, and you see there it shows us the right image. So everything's been set up correctly. We've got the right title, we've made sure it's published, the title is hidden, we have the assignment set correctly to the correct page. You'll see if I scroll down, all the pages are there, even the Spanish that we've started with. And we don't need to change anything in advance, but it's nice to just check that it's set to the correct language. If I click Save and Close now, because I set this module to display on the About Us page, if I go to the About Us page and click Refresh, the banner should display. There we go. That's really how simple it is. The main reason as well why we turn off the editor is because if we are in one of these modules and we click in here to edit this, it actually displays a full editor and it won't pick up any HTML coding. So it's always a good idea to turn the editor off before we start doing things like this. When it comes to editing articles, we need the editor. So we just go back into Users, Manage, back into My User, Basic Settings, and set the editor back to default, save and close. That's it. So we can actually now create modules for a header for every single page on this website if we want to. We just copy and paste the module, or duplicate the module, and then make the changes that we want. I hope that helps, and if you need any more assistance, anything else regarding this, just get in touch. Thank you.